Happy Friday. This is Katrina Foard with the Talbot Greenya Group.
And hi, I'm Theresa Brewer with the Talbot Greenya Group.
Happy spring. It's actually sunny up here. Are you guys getting some sun down there?
We are. It is so nice outside today, finally.
It has been like 4 or 5 days of like dark, dreary, like lovely spring weather. It's been kind of gross. I'm glad we've got sunshine today. So,
yes.
All right, today we are talking about why you need a realtor when you are looking to build new construction, right?
Yes.
So this is a very interesting topic for a lot of people. New builds are becoming like kind of what people are looking for, I think. In a very competitive seller's market like it has been, people who, have the ability to wait a little bit longer are going to go to new builds. It does give you the chance to kind of pick your finishes, pick a lot of the options that you might not be able to pick in a resale. But we just do not, I think we've been talking about this, we don't have enough new builds. For sure.
Right.
There's not enough. It takes a long time for a lot of the builders to get them processed through counties and to find land to build on. So, but that kind of goes into why it's important to have someone represent you, right?
Yes.
So what have you found the benefits of using a realtor other than the sales agent that's located at the build site?
Right. And the agent that is there is the builder's agent. And so they are there to, of course, represent the builder and get the most money and best deal that they can for the sale of that home for the seller. So like on the buyer side, buyers want an agent as well, because your agent is going to be working in your best interest to help you get the best price and look out for your best interest in everything.
Right. And I think it's an important factor in deciding to hire a realtor, whether it's a new build or whether it's a resale, is that you are hiring us to make sure that you are getting what is advertised, that you're getting something that is going to, fulfill your needs, fit those requirements, and that you are not being taken advantage of. That is what we do, is to just make sure also everything's on the up and up. There's not much motivation on a builder's side to look out for you. The sales reps at the builder's offices are typically really good people. And they're working, like Theresa said, for the builder. And so when you have a realtor that comes in, is that we then are working for you. So one of the things that I think Cindy and I have talked about this previously, one of the things that we really say to do, that we recommend to our buyers on a new build, that the builder does not necessarily want you to do, some of them are starting to do it a little more frequently, is a home inspection.
Yes.
For a new build. Have you done a home inspection for a new build, Theresa?
I have.
And did you find something during that time?
We did.
Right.
Yes. And that is very typical. I mean, it is typical to find issues on a new build. So yes, even though home inspections aren't done as much as they previously had been, I always do recommend them, and even if it's a new build.
Right. Agree. Just because it's a new build does not mean it's a perfect build.
Right.
Right. And that is, we have horror stories about new builds that have already had cracked foundations. So that's one of the things that we do, is to educate you as a buyer to understand what your rights are, even on a new build, because it is still your purchase, and our job is to protect that purchase as well. So our job is to educate you on what all of that means. So in Virginia, I think it's really important for us to point out that in the state of Virginia, you need to have your realtor with you when you go to the site of a new build the first time. You need to, I'm putting quotes, you need to register with the new build with your realtor so that everyone can be looped in. If we are not with you when you go to that site, they will not recognize us as your representative. So we've had that a couple of times, and it has not turned out great for the buyers. We've also had some really good experiences where the builder has said, great, come on, it's fine. I'd love to have someone else, work this process. But we always just say, in order to protect you, the best thing to do is have us with you when you do register. If you don't have us with you, make sure you have our business card and that you communicate that with the sales manager that's there, and let them know, my agent couldn't be with us. Here's the business card. And when they have you fill out that information, at least do that, because then there's a record of it.
Right.
So is that general practice for you as well? I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
If you aren't able to accompany them on the first visit, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Visit
Friday.
As long as they have your card, then yes, they will go follow through with it.
Right. So really, I always say that one of the great advantages we have is understanding what a good investment in a new build is, because a lot of the questions are, they're going to offer you these upgrades, because understanding that the price that they put on their big signs outside or they put on Zillow are really just a foundation. Literally, that's all it covers. It covers not even all the walls. So that base price is giving you a foundation. You could potentially have to purchase the lot that it goes on or pay a separate lot premium. So these are all those things that part of our job is to educate you that when they say that this new build is $480,000, that's not all encompassing, right? That's a jumping off point. And then we educate you on what the best upgrades you can purchase. Do we purchase the hardwood floors, or do we keep the carpet that they're giving us at that base price? Right. So a lot of the conversations are about decks. Do I pay for the deck that the builder, right? And so we do some we deal a lot with contractors and can kind of give you an estimate of what a contractor is going to charge you versus, what the builder is. And we educate you, and you then make those decisions on whether you want to move ahead with that.
Right.
So there's a lot in a new build. There's a lot. There's a lot of decisions to be made. For a lot of people, it is exhausting because you do get to pick all of your finishes, which means that you have to shop and pick and make decisions. And some people, it's a little more complicated. I love to shop, so that's not a problem.
So
I can do that. I can do that. But what else, Theresa? What do you think about?
Well, I was just going to say, and with your agent, they are going to help you negotiate through all of those items that you are going to be choosing. And I know it's exciting with the idea of being the first one to live in the home and having all new appliances and all of that stuff. But yes, it is a negotiation process to get all of those things.
For sure, for sure. Well, that's what we do. Talbot Greenya Group, we cover all of Northern Virginia down to Shenandoah, and now we are into West Virginia as well. Lots of new builds going into West Virginia as well. We can represent you there with our team members. Any other last? Last tips?
The only other little thing I was going to mention was about financing when you're doing new construction. The builder usually always has a lender that they are affiliated with, and when you go in and speak with them, that's who they are going to try to get you to use. But your agent, you don't have to use them, and your agent can provide you with other contacts, to shop around to get the best deal.
Right. That's a great tip. And a lot of them will offer you a bonus that was maybe not as frequent now as it used to be. They'd offer you a bonus if you used their in-house lender.
Right.
So really, again, figuring out what their offer is of their rates and what they're providing financing wise is really equal to the value of that extra bathroom or the upgrade in the kitchen that they're giving you, is figuring out that balance.
Yeah.
So I believe, I don't know if it's quite hit Virginia yet, but some of these builders are requiring that that you don't have a home sale contingency and that you can be qualified with their lender, but you don't have to use them. So we're watching those things to see what requirements are being, filtered down into the Virginia builds. So
Right.
that's what we do, all like figuring out this stuff out. But well, I hope it's a fabulous warm weekend for everyone. There's some sunshine, and if there's anything that we can do for you, please reach out. Theresa and I are here, and the entire Talbot Greenya group, and we wish you a very happy weekend.
Yes, enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, guys. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.